So today we are greeting you from the Madison, Wisconsin campus of Accuray. This is one of our headquarters, in fact, along with Sunnyvale, California. But here in Madison is where we produce all of our systems, and we have a large team of all functions representing Accuray. So it's a very important facility and campus for us, and we're very proud to be here. So my role, I'm Chief Marketing Officer. That means I have global responsibility for everything that is marketing, from upstream to downstream. That includes also patient access, which links to reimbursement, guideline, and policy leadership, and also education and training, both from a customer perspective as well as internally for our service engineers. So it's a global role. It's a large responsibility, but I have a very strong team located around the world, which is really nice. It's good to have a diverse team, different functions, different people coming from different cultures, speaking different languages, and all with very strong leadership and tactical skills. I've been at Accuray almost 5 years. In January it will be 5 years. It's gone by actually relatively quickly, I have to say. And always based in our international headquarters, which is in Malj, Switzerland, but traveling fairly extensively. I've been in the healthcare market for over 35 years in various parts of healthcare. Accuray is my first in radiation oncology. But for me, working in the healthcare environment is critical and is extremely fulfilling and satisfying. I feel that every day I make a contribution to somebody's life, whether it's on the personal side or the professional side. Healthcare, well-being, fitness are all part of my life. In an interrelated, independent of work, it's a part of my life. And it makes me proud to work for Accuray. Yes, at Accuray we develop and deliver radiation therapy for cancer patients as well as patients who have functional diseases that may not be cancerous, in fact. So our focus is, as a patient-first company, to innovate patient-first cancer treatment. That means systems, software, services that will support patients and most importantly, the clinicians who treat those patients. Patient first is in our DNA. I have to say, everybody on the team that I work with, everybody at Accuray believes in patients and believes that we are making a difference in treating patients, and I think that is the difference. We are truly unique in our ability to help clinicians treat patients more effectively. And we do that in a way that looks at the whole continuum of cancer care. So it's about prevention, it's about diagnosis and screening, it's about treatment, and it's about palliative care. And the more cancer becomes a chronic disease, the more important Accuray's role, in fact, becomes. And I think that's what everybody in the company, in some way, shape, or form, comes to work every day to do. So Accuray was founded with the discovery of the CyberKnife system, which was invented by John Adler, a neurosurgeon at Stanford, back in 1992. And was focused very specifically on treating, at that time, cancer with the CyberKnife system, our robotic treatment delivery system. In 2011, Accuray acquired tomotherapy, which is a system that delivers helical radiation therapy. And the two systems very much complement each other. And we have continuously stayed in the field of radiation therapy. We have always been seen as highly innovative with technologies that are extremely precise, and precision, of course, is critical when you are treating tumors so that you don't damage healthy tissue, and that's something we do exceedingly well. So our history has been, over the last 20 plus years, to treat patients, providing clinicians with the ability to treat patients most effectively, both from a clinical perspective as well as from a cost effectiveness perspective. Our systems have a lifetime of 10 years plus, during which time we provide service. We allow customers to interact with their peers, to learn from each other. So it's broader than only the systems. It's really a consultative approach to the environment that our clinicians work in. And as we know today, that environment is changing considerably. So Accuray is a company that has about 1,000 employees today. We are situated in Sunnyvale, California and Madison, Wisconsin in terms of our headquarters. We produce our systems here in Madison, Wisconsin, but we also have offices internationally in Malj, Switzerland near Geneva, as well as Beijing in China, Hong Kong, and Tokyo, Japan. So we are truly a global company with offices throughout the world in terms of both commercial and production. So Accuray, of course, John Adler invented the CyberKnife system, which started Accuray as a company. This system is truly the only robotic radiation therapy system in the world. Rock Mackey, who invented the tomotherapy system, which is the only helical radiotherapy system in the world. Both of these systems are innovative and deliver precision radiotherapy like no other system available today. Accuray as a company went public in 2007, and since then we have launched a series of products and offerings that have kept us at the forefront of the market. That includes Synchrony, which is our motion synchronization platform available on CyberKnife and soon to be available on Radiotherapi. In fact, we just received our 510(k) clearance for Synchrony motion synchronization on the Radiotherapi system, which we're really proud of and we believe represents a revolution for radiation therapy. So Accuray is a smaller company. We're 1,000 people, but we have the ability to be nimble given our smaller size, to respond to customers quickly no matter where they're located in the world. It's truly a company, as I mentioned, that is patient first. So we think about patients in everything we develop and everything we do in terms of interacting with our clinicians. And I think that's truly a strength. So a typical day for me at Accuray is interacting with multiple functions and multiple people. I mean, that's literally what I do on a day-to-day basis from a customer perspective and from internally different functions. I have a very strategic role, so these interactions are based on making sure that our strategy is sound and is being implemented. I'm patient first, talked about well-being and the fact that being healthy is a critical part of my life, so both at the office and outside of the office, making sure that I keep fit and that I am healthy is very important and something I like to communicate and convey to my team members as well. Yes, actually I have one that's close to my heart. My cousin's wife, who I'm very close to, who I was very close to, had breast cancer not so long ago and was being treated by radiation therapy and not using an Accuray system. I wanted to make sure that she had access to what I feel is state-of-the-art radiation therapy treatment, and she had a very aggressive form of breast cancer. I actually called one of our customers and asked whether he would be willing to speak with her personally on the phone to provide her some guidance holistically, not only in terms of radiation therapy, but in terms of the treatment she was receiving, which he very kindly volunteered to do and did so, which really touched her, made her feel better about how she was being treated, and gave her a touch point outside of her current circle of medical team. She passed away last year, but I feel it was important for me to make that small difference in her life. My proudest moment at Accuray, I have many, in fact. I'm very proud when we launch a new product and seeing at conferences the uptake by customers who are truly excited. I'm proud of my team when they achieve a result, when they develop and grow, when they get a promotion. All of those are really positive moments. Our ability to we have a very sound strategy and we're implementing. It's a hard job because we're a smaller player compared to our competitors, but it motivates everyone as well. And I think that's something I'm proud of my team. Well, we've just opened a brand new global training center here in Madison, which is truly state-of-the-art. So that's a big plus. What I think is going to change is our ability to do ongoing training throughout the life cycle of our products. So we know we train extremely well up to the point when the clinicians treat their first patients. Being able to develop a curriculum that lasts 10+ years is something that I do see changing as we go forward, as well as using our customers as training facilities. So being able to conduct training not only at Accuray, but in different parts of the world through our customers. Those would be changes that I would see. So we work very closely with a number of patient advocacy groups globally as a way to generate awareness among patients as well as among survivors of cancer. One of those in particular in Europe is Europa Donna, with whom we have collaborated very strongly in the area of breast cancer. They have done some very successful programs, specifically generating awareness among patients for what their options are in radiotherapy for treating breast cancer. So that's been a very big plus. Provide our cancer patients with the best possible care. We as a company are close to 1,000 employees globally. We have one shared vision and mission, which is to create a future without the fear, pain, or human suffering of cancer. And we do this by developing precise, innovative treatment solutions that empower clinicians and help cancer patients live longer, better lives. Thank you. Ça va comme ça?
Super.
Yeah.
Oui. Selfie.
Très bien.
Selfie and ribbit.